In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use one of the mobility tools that you can find, or you can use it from a household object if you have that instead and do not wish to make a purchase, but it's how to use the rolling pin. There's loads of different styles that you can find out there. Mine has individual knobbly bits on as they rotate round to add an extra sort of dimension of sensation for the area to work. Some can be foam, some can be plastic. You might find others that are just one cylindrical shape. Like I say, you could use even the rolling pins that you have in the kitchen. But I find these are really useful for areas that you can't easily catch with a foam roller. Or that can be too tender to use for a foam roller. So my personal favourite area to use these is over through the quads or the adductors, so the inside thigh or the top of the leg, because these two areas are quite difficult to catch with a foam roller. And essentially the principle is exactly the same as what you would do with a roller or any other mobility tool, to be honest. But you'll basically place the roller over the area you wish to work. You can press down. Now you can have, this is where you get control as to how much pressure you want. So you can press down a little bit or you can press down a lot. As I'm working the leg, what I like to do is I tuck my other leg under the knee just to act as a little bit of a bolster for the knee, so I'm not pressing it into the hyperextension. You can use a pillow if this position is uncomfortable. And then what you'll do is you'll press down on the roller, gently roll up the quad. And I take a gentle, slow movement when doing this, just so that you can kind of get to know what things are feeling like and where you would like to apply your focus. You can take it as an angle so you can catch more on the outer side, so through those lateral quad muscles. Again, just taking it gently and nice and slowly so you can kind of get information on how things are feeling, where in the muscle that you're feeling you need to use more. And then where you find the area that you would like to work more, you can then hone in on that area, just gently rolling back and forth. Again, as you get used to it and things get easier, you might want to apply more pressure, so you can lean into it, so to apply the pressure. And then when you found a spot that is particularly tender, like with any of the other mobility tools, you can hold that pressure still, keeping it still over the area and just letting yourself breathe and relax around that tissue. After a sort of moments in time, you should find that that starts to ease and just feel like pressure, and then you can continue your exploration, working gently forwards and backwards till you find another particular spot that you need. If you want to do it on through the inner thigh, again it's exactly the same. You're just working on the muscle group on the inner thigh and taking the exact same method, that gentle rolling back and forth to explore what it's feeling like. Find the area that's particularly tight or tender, hold the pressure and let yourself breathe and relax to it. You can do this sort of, like I say, any part of the body, applying the same technique with the rolling pin. And if you are finding after sort of a minute or two things aren't changing, just move on and find another area to work. I hope you found that video helpful. Check out our other videos on how to use mobility tools for tips on how to use any of the other equipment available.